bringing you an interconference matchup in this. This one as the Hornets take. To the road. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. For the Pelicans, happy to be here in New Orleans right now in the midst of a homestand. And, of course, Lonzo Ball. This is their first game without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Vucevic, good on the triple. And you know, sometimes in these interconference rivalries, Greg, it gets physical and contentious.
And I'm sure the refs have talked to both coaches about just that, Kevin, and keeping it clean. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few quick whistles to drive that point home.
Pass to Reeves. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Stojakovic. Picked by Vucevic. Stojakovic with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Shots good by Stojakovic.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now Russell. Jonas Valanciunas missing from long range. Pass to Reeves. Now here is Stojakovic. And the three off target.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a three in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
And here's Vucevic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. For 3, Ingram. Vucevic with the rebound. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Steve Clifford had a few minutes to share with me. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Great, David. Thanks. We'll see if they can execute and create some good looks early and then great capitalize.
Yeah, this is also a good way to challenge your shooters. Get them mentally prepared for what's about to come.
I think more decent looks come from more floor spacing.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Pelicans trailed by 7. West, right side. Ingram outside. It's tipped. And And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Valanciunas with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Williamson, the screen. And again, no good by New Orleans. Charlotte leading by 7. .59 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Reeves has got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vucevic down low. On the wings to Jakovic. From the arc. He doesn't hit that one. Ingram wide open. And the 3-ball is good. Ingram's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for New Orleans.
Getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous. Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
And so it's Charlotte bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Well, pounding the board just one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Robinson for 3. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 7-point differential. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. A 3-pointer, no good. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands. Good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
And where Temple really makes his mark, the defensive end.
I agree with you, Greg. And the fact that you can trust him. Trust me. Any coach would love a Temple on their team because he's tough, he's got length for the position, and he anticipates well. It's a foundation for a real pro. CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
Charlotte no good that time either. Pelicans trailed by 3. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. Valanciunas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Hornets lead by 3. Pass to Murphy. Valanciunas with the ball. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Three-pointer, Hayward. They grab their own miss. Outside for Robinson. There's the three. Hayward outside. Pass to Martin. Here's the floater. Richards. Robinson for three. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Hayward. Outside Robinson. And it's the Hornets, another 3. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Outside Murphy, hands it from downtown. Murphy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Stojakovic. Charlotte moving it around. A 3. Nailed from three-point land. Stojakovic has got 10.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Picked by Murphy. Back to West. From outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. And the Hornets now going the other way. Al Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Reeves can't hit. Pelicans trail by 9. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Down low. Pass to Vucevic. Out left to the wing. Offensive rebound. Here's Reeves. Fires the 3. Back to Stojakovic. Over West. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Hustle with it. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Charity stripe shot. Off the left rim and out. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Pass to Richardson. It's stolen.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, is big trouble.
Vucevic with it. Back to Russell. Inside. Unloads from 9. 3-pointers to Jakovic. Lets it go from deep. Russell no up.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Out to Nance. The 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Reeves connects from 3-point range. Reeves has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Unhindered, going all the way. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Here's Richardson. No points in the game yet for him. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Here's the screen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league.
And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Greg, even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drop for Smith.
And you know, known for that rim-rocking dunking ability. Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
Here's Alvarado. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot's good from Nance.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Hayward outside. It's hauled in by Richardson. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Alvarado. Nance with no one around. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That's a 2 from Martin. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Richardson outside. From downtown. And we've reached the end of the third. Hornets ahead. They lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Pelicans trail. For 3, West. Not going to go that time. And Charlotte will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Hayward from outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. And here is West. It's McCollum on the wing. West outside. Williamson, the screen. And Jerry West gets the 3. West has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside Robinson. There's the pick. Jacks up a 3. Charlotte gets it back. Out to Smith. In the corner, it's Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And again, the Hornets missing.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Pass to Ingram. To take the lead. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Robinson for 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Williamson up top. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Oh, not a good look there, guys. No one near him, and he still clangs one off the rim.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Richard. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
And stolen by Hayward. Now here is Smith. Here is Hayward. He's covered by Ingram. Robinson for 3.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Williamson, the screen. West gets the bucket.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
And the Hornets call time here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Vucevic. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Pass to Ingram. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now Vucevic. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 6 to shoot. Picked by Vucevic. Shot's good by Stojakovic.
And Stojakovic can hurt you from all areas of the floor, which is what makes this guy so dangerous.
Ingram outside. Screen by Valanciunas. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up with the Hornets. They've led by as much as 10. Three-pointer, Stojakovic. Here's Vucevic. Yes!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Mr. Williamson. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. When they go to the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And typically, he's reliable from the line. Let's see if Russell can come up here big for his team.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
Offensive rebound. Murphy can't hit. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he misses the second one as well, so he was 0 for 2 that time. For three, West. No good. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battle.